Good morning, my dear students. Once again, I am welcoming you on this online class. In today's class, we are going to finish our lesson. Yesterday's class, I completed page number 52. Today, I am going to teach you page number 53, 54 and 55. We have came near to end of the lesson now. Themselves, they agreed. Who agreed? Mr. and Mrs. Brown agreed that those are not normal human beings. Who are those? Those were aliens. They agreed in front of the children. And what was their motto? They were ready to take these children to the other planet for the experiment and for the scientific reason. By listening this, all children got scared. But who was brave among them? Petey was brave among them and Glenn also brave was among them. When they said this, all the things, flying the cupboard door open, Petey holds up the walking stick two-handed. Petey what done when those both were telling this all? He took that stick by his two hands. He holded the stick. Come on, step nearer and I smashed this equipment. He said, now I have a stick in my hand. I am near to the cupboard. I will break these equipments by the stick. Who given warning to whom? Petey given warning to Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Mr. Brown, no, you are not doing anything to that equipment. No, Mrs. Brown, do nothing yet. Too dangerous. You should not do. You don't touch those all equipments. Those are very dangerous, Petey. Grab a chair, Glenn, and come over here. If there so much as move, smash this. Who said, Petey, take that chair. He's informed to Glenn. Glenn, take that chair. Come here and help me to smash this all the equipments. Glenn said, right. Glenn also given cover. Glenn also tried to help to whom? To Petey. He joins Petey with the chair raised and ready. He also took that chair and where he went? To join to Petey. Mr. Brown, smash any parts of these panels and you can kill us all. If you touch any part of that equipment, you also going to die and all of us also going to die. Petey, I will take that chance. Petey said, I will take that chance. Carol, you and the rest get nearer that outer door. Petey said, to whom? Petey said, Carol, you take leadership. You and remaining all. When you, Tracy, Don, where you have to go? You stand near to the outer door. Now we are ready to fight against whom? Mr. and Mrs. Brown. All the children except Petey and Glenn. Remaining all. Don went, Tracy went, Carol went. Where they went? Near to the outer door. All the children except Petey and Glenn cluster against the door to the outside. Mr. Brown, they are only children. We can rush them, attack. Mrs. Brown, no, they are wild. Keep still. Mr. Brown said to Mrs. Brown, we can attack them. We can take them under our control. That time Mrs. Brown said, no, you should not make hurry. Those are not normal kids. Those are very dangers are there. Mrs. Brown, we must, if they break any part of that equipment, we are stranded here on the earth. We can do no repairs here. Mrs. Brown said to whom? To Petey and Glenn, you are not allowed to touch that equipment. You are not allowed to smash that any equipment. Because those equipments are not going to repair on this planet. Who said? Who given this warning to whom? Mrs. Brown given this warning to Petey and Glenn. Mr. Brown, Petey, you go and bring Mr. Hunt and others out here. Mr. Brown, no. We won't do anything. If you are bringing our teachers here, if you are going to bring our Mr. Hunt here and our remaining teachers, they are here, we will go. We are not touching your any equipment. We are not damaging your anything from here. Who kept this condition in front of Pete kept this condition in front of Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Mr. Brown said, no, I want to go to bring him. Pete taps the panel with the stick and swings it back for the real blow. Mrs. Brown, go and fetch them. Until there, Pete what done? Pete taps the panel with the stick and swings it back for the real blow. He broken one panel. Pete. Mrs. Brown said, go and fetch them. Mrs. Brown said, go, he is damaging. Mr. Brown goes out. Pete, how do we open the back door and the door in the porch? Mrs. Brown, yes, all right. It's that control down there on the left. It marked with a yellow light. Press it. Glenn, don't trust her, Pete. Pete, I won't listen if those doors don't open at once. Mrs. Brown goes out. Mr. Brown, he went outside. Pete what asked to Mrs. Brown, how to open backside door? It is also not opening. And porch door, Mrs. Brown said, yes, all right. That's that control down on the left. How to open? There's downside, left side there is one control button. It marked with the yellow light. You press it, that door is going to open. Glenn what said to Pete? Glenn said, you don't listen her, you don't trust her. Pete said, I won't. I'm also not listening her. If those doors don't open at once, if not open that doors, see, Miss Glenn and I start raking. Mrs. Brown, I am telling the truth. Press that control, press it. Watch here. Glenn, and if this is trick, use that chair. Glenn, don't you worry, mate. Pete presses the control and the doors open. Carol, it's all right, Pete. It worked. Okay. You are telling no? That yellow press button we have to open, that is only control button. I will open. I will go and I will try. But if it is not going to open that door, then who said? Pete said to Glenn, you be here. I am going down. I am going near to the back door. I am going to press that yellow color button. And if not, that door is not going to open, take that chair, take that stick and smash all the equipments. Who said to whom? Pete said to Pete said to Glenn. Glenn agreed. Glenn said, you don't worry, my friend. You don't worry, mate. Mate means friend. You don't worry. You go and try to do it. Pete went and really the doors opened as he pressed that yellow color button. Carol, it's all right, Pete, it worked. Carol said, yes, that whatever Mrs. Brown said, it worked and that door also opened. Mr. Hunt, Miss Swan and Miss Jones stagger dazedly into the room. Mrs. Brown is behind them. Pete helped them get them outside and went away from that house. What about you, Pete? Don't worry, get going. The children helped the adults throw out the back door, leaving Pete and Glenn facing Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Glenn, what now, Pete? They will grab us as we run for it. Pete, no, they won't. I have got a plan. You go first. Glenn, no, without you. Mrs. Brown, we underestimate these creatures. They were never so freeze before. Mr. Brown, they were all dragged before. Pete, go through that other door behind you and close it. Mr. Brown, and if we refuse, Pete, you will be very sorry. He taps the panel again with the stick. Mrs. Brown, do as he says quickly. We have no choice. The two aliens got out and closed the door behind them. Pete, run for it, Glenn, now. Glenn, right. Glenn and Pete dash for the back door and disappear through it seen moorland. A little later, The whole party is sitting on the grass. It is neither raining or nor fogging. The sun is out. Mrs. Jones, I can't believe any of it, Carol. But you remember being dragged, Miss, don't you, Don, and all our Enochers were left in that house. Spaceship thing, Glenn, and the house isn't there anymore. Petey just vanished. It is a soundless flash. Miss Son, I know, but it's mad. It's incredible. Mr. Hunt, we have to report it. Miss Son, don't be silly. How can we? It sounds utter nonsense. Mr. Hunt, people disappear. Maybe they were collected as we were. Surely we have got to tell the story, believe or not. As warning, when it will sound crazy. Tracy, I don't want people thinking I am potty. Mrs. Jones, I agree, say nothing. Mr. Hunt, I don't know, swear anybody to scary. Anyway, I am cold. Let's go on down to the village. Talk it over as we go. The party moves off, arguing. So, student, what happened? As she said, Mr. Brown, what she said? Which was the control button. As the doors opened, what happened? Carol, Venne, Tracy, Son, Jones, Mr. Hunt, those all, they dragged them outside. At that time, Glenn asked Petey, now we have to run from here. How can we go? Those all went outside. Petey said, you to go. I will be here. I will fight against them. At that time, Glenn said, no. I won't leave alone you here. I will be always with you. I am always with you. Now Mrs. Brown said, okay, all your friends escaped. You saved them. Now you are underestimated here. We are taking you for our purpose sake now. We are going to collect you. Petey said, you can't do it. And if you tried also, you won't get success. See here, once again, I have a stick in my hand. I am ready to smash your all the equipments. At that time, Mr. Brown said, no, you are not doing like that way. Then Petey said, if you want to save your equipments, then what I am telling, do like that way. Go inside. Go backside of the door. No, I want to go, Mr. Brown said. Mrs. Brown said, you must have to listen now what I will tell you. Then Mrs. Brown said, what he is telling, listen, just listen. He said, go both of you back of that door. Both of them went back of the door and he said, close that door. Both of them closed the door. As the door closed, Petey and Glenn ran away. And they joined the group. When they joined the group, everyone became happy. Everyone appreciated for their bravery. But really, it is a strange story happened with us. Petey said to Mr. Hunt, sir, you were dragged by them. Yeah, really this is a strange story. Just when they seen back, the house was disappeared. If we are going to tell this story to the village people, will they believe? They are believing or not believing, but it happened with us. Luckily we came out. It was the bravery of Glenn and Petey. Tracy said, really I was very scared. Thanks God we came safely outside. By telling these all the things, they got up from there and what they said, let us go back towards our village now. And all together once again where they went, they returned back to their home. Try to read this lesson, this unit once again. So my dear students, we completed our unit number 3. Next class I will meet you with next poem. Till then, take care.